Alright, that episode was well, that last session was a bit of a slog. Let's see if this one won't be any different. So, we just got to this waypoint. Now we continue. Surprised there's a sign there. Do we go into this now or later? Whoa, why am I getting frame drops? That is weird. That'll be fun to edit together. Well, if it persists, I may have to restart, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. I'll avoid that for now, just in case the problem persists. Okay. Hydra! Because why not? Well, that made it easy. Wait a minute, is this close to the end of this area? I honestly have no idea. Oh, something I need to remember to cast. Excellent. Where's this lightning shrine, huh? Okay. I really should Thresh Socket. Why are you called Thresh Socket? And where's your death sentence?
I am overburdened.
No, seriously, where is your death sentence? Did I forget to empty this out when I was last playing?
I can't carry
I must
anymore.
have. Alright, fair enough. Nothing too nasty, but just means one more trip back. Why am I cursed? That must have been from the Thresh Socket thing. I thought Thresh Socket was an item, though. Speaking of, where did that name originally come from? Let's see, Dad talked about in a previous session about Thresh's firing squad. That must have been where it actually originated from. I think one of the first professional gamers that was really good, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But it looks like that's the entrance down to wherever I'm going. The Crystalline Passage, huh? Yep, that appears accurate. Alright, so let's finish sweeping through this area. And you all can please die. Thank you. Ooh, I can have more than one Hydra up. Actually, now that I'm thinking it, I should replace these two hotkeys. Let's put... Oh! Don't want to accidentally close out. That would not be good right now. Let's just put the two closer to each other so I actually am able to cast it without fumbling around as often. Now, if you will die, please. Ow.
I am overburdened.
Guess you don't want to go down easy. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. And that's it. Now let's save that fire shrine for when I go into that portal. At least I'm not having to burn town portal scrolls in the meantime. Meanwhile, dramatic music playing.
How may I be of help?
Real quick, grabbing that crossbow. Then we'll head into the next area. Let's go see what this one has to offer, and hopefully I won't get insta-jibbed like last time. Oh, that was painful. Pit of Acheron. You no longer fear cold. Well, that's really going to be useful. Alright, let's cast both of these. Alright, where are you, beasties? Well, I guess I'm not going to be insta-jibbed like last time. Seems like nobody's home. Come on, where are you? Come on, I come down here expecting a fight and... Huh, repeating crossbow. Okay, I have to test this out. Oh, that is faster. I've been playing a bit with the Amazon and that is definitely faster. What's the damage difference? Okay, definitely a difference. Okay, seriously, where are the monsters? Ah, there we are. There's some beasties. There's someone I can actually fight. There we go. Now we're on to something. Okay. There we go.
I am overburdened. I can't.
Oh, really? Ah, well. Guess it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna have to town portal anyway. Ah, well. But, hey, it took a while to actually find the monsters. I'm kind of surprised by that. The first one I jump into, I think it's a major area because I get immediately blown up. Next one I run into, empty. You'd think people would be home, but apparently killing Diablo was too much for them. Come on, they've still got Bale. I'm gonna have to deal with him eventually. Oh, I'm immediately going to F4. This is what happens whenever I try rebinding hotkeys. I get so used to it, I think, oh, I need to use this now, and instead I go to the old hotkey like I just did.
I am overburdened.
I should use it as a sort of reverse psychology. Hey look, Hydras. Yeah, you tried knocking me down. Oh, that's what their death animation looks like. That's comforting. How are you not able to carry? Oh, that's why. Oh. War staff indeed. Let's see what else this area has to offer. Okay, are you gonna come and get me now? Or are you just gonna stand there letting my Hydra do all the work?
Not enough mana.
Wait a second, was their ice blast hitting, well, their poison blast hitting their friends? That's what it looked like. Strange. Oh, don't want that next to me. Fortunately, these aren't too tough yet. Can afford to be a little more careless. At least while there's only one around. Man, they look ugly when they die.
I can't carry anymore.
And I have an excuse to go back. Excellent. Here, have some Hydras. Oh, you ain't friendly. Hail Hydra. Consumed ice spore. Okay, why exactly am I running into ice spores in hell? Why is there fire right next to ice spores?
I am overburdened.
Suspension of disbelief, Blizzard. Remember what it actually is. Oh, that's unfriendly. Here, enjoy that. Okay, I'll actually smack you now. Kaboom.
I can't
Yeah, that's
carry
what you
anymore.
get. Actually, it looks like this area is mostly self-contained. Is there anything else? No, there isn't. Come to think of it, the last one was fairly short. Might as well ignore that and see what else there is. Okay, it looks like this goes on for a bit. Either way, I'll have to go back for loot, so after this guy's dead, might as well head back. I'll just pick up that mana potion once I come back. Okay, before I do anything, let's pick up this crossbow, I guess. Why is it? I've never seen the word arbalest used for a crossbow. Come to think of it, I don't think I've even heard of the word arbalest. And I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by it. My parents give me grief sometimes about how it's because I don't read as much as they do. Or, okay, that's not entirely true. Because I don't read as frequently as they do, that I don't have as wide of a vocabulary, and they think somewhat rightly so, that I have a more limited vocabulary as a result. Hail Hydra! Okay, we're gonna kill them in the cheapest way possible. Painfully. Alright, I'll just let you die now. Hey, that worked. That was cheap the first time I did it, and I'm not even ashamed of it the second time. Okay. Oh, there was one left, but that's okay. Still goes down. And I get a free scroll of town portal. Awesome. Stash. Okay, that was probably a bit excessive, but you know what? I can afford the mana at this rate. Alright, money!
I am overburdened.
Okay, is there anything else I can throw in here? Alright, that should be, for the most part, full. Is there anything no, there's no way I'll be able to clear anything else. Back to town! You have anything to say?
The death of Mala's son was a great tragedy. He was our finest archer. What?
I think you've told me that story before.
Greetings.
That seems to be the main problem that I've seen with the gossip option right now.
Good afternoon.
I don't know, maybe it was because I have more vivid memories of Diablo, but it seemed like back then that there was a lot less of a likelihood that something would actually be repeated, and I forgot to empty this. Ah well, at least I didn't have to worry about town portals. But it seemed like when I was playing through it, there wasn't... Well, the gossip was more fleshed out than it currently is, because... Well, perhaps it's because that they didn't have to rely on the same premise so often. I've been saying before that Diablo's simplicity in its story is what made it more memorable, because Torchlight 2's story is harder to grasp onto, because first you have the Alchemist who's the bad guy, then you have these guys who are the bad guys, then you've got... first you have the Alchemist, then you have the Netherrim, then you have whatever their face is. What is it called? First you have the Alchemist, then you have the Netherrim, then you have the Ezreal here who are kind of working with the Alchemist, then you have the Netherrim again, then you have the Alchemist somewhat, then you have the Netherrim overseeing everything, and I forgot that this even existed. And I'm going off on a tangent right now. But, to put it simply, the story was complex. But I say that Diablo's simplicity in its story helped it, but going through the gossip option, I'm not sure that necessarily was the case. Because I don't feel like they fleshed out the characters as much, simply because they don't necessarily have as much to talk about, if that makes sense. You'd think that they would, but that may not necessarily be the case. It's all a matter of what the writers envisioned and what they actually had to work with. There's only so much you can do with this game. Perhaps it's just because text is getting repeated a lot, and it seems like I'm not getting too much unique dialogue. It seemed like every time I went back to town... Evil Urn? Interesting. Wish I'd seen that before. Well, at least I got an emerald. In we go. Oh! Apparently the succubi make a return, and why am I still taking damage? Okay, is the damage done? Okay, what is that curse? Wait a minute, frozen creeper? I'm not gonna enjoy— oh, wow. I can already tell I'm not going to enjoy this area. I can already tell. Let's quaff a potion just to be on the safe side. Okay. Moonlord. Okay, how am I taking damage? I'm not actually inside of them. Is it... are they reflecting damage back on me? Okay. That doesn't appear to be the case. Then what's hurting me? If damage isn't being reflected, then what is actually hurting me? Okay, there it goes again. Apply slowly. Is it just because they breathed on me wrong? Seriously, what the heck is going on? I do not understand where that damage is coming from. And I have a feeling it's going to kill me more than once while I'm in here. Meantime, screw pottery. Oh, already the waypoint. How convenient.
Stay a while and listen.
Well, at least it gives me an excuse to get more health potions.
Good evening.
I'll take that any day. Oh, what? Oh. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it, so I'm gonna keep that spare. Meantime, still haven't found a great sword that actually beats what my mercenary currently has, even though it's one-handed. Actually, you know what? Might as well go to the gambler and see if he does have anything that could beat it. What's the worst that happens, right? And now that I've said that, it is going to be bad. But you know what? He may end up being outcast for whatever reason. And where is he? Okay, he's supposed to be here. He is supposed to be there, right? Something's not right here. Okay, you're just another barbarian. There's Larzuk. Where's the other guy? I can't even remember his name. That's how memorable he is. Seriously though, where did he go? That doesn't look at all suspicious in any way, shape, or form. Well, might as well get used to it. At least these Moon Lords don't seem to mind the fire I'm sending their way. Or the ice. Well, at least don't mind dying after I kill them. Alright, anyone here? Apparently not. Guess I'm just gonna keep casting this into the shadows and hoping it actually finds something. Oh! Hey, that works! They're actually doing stuff, too. That's even better. In the meantime, more light radius. Okay, is this just gonna... Ooh! Ah, nice reskin. Actually like how they did that. That's cool. Firewall! Fortunately, I put plenty of fire damage on my mercenary, which means he's going to be having a lot of fun with this area.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, be that way. Anyone else? Well, I'll take a bit of... Okay, so that did just loop back on itself. Is that anything important? Nope, just a dead body. Well, skeleton. Stressed violin is stressed.
I am overburdened.
Feels like they tried to make this sound part of the soundtrack overall more epic. Granted, we are dealing with Bale here, but still. Seems a little bit out of place. To some extent.
I am overburdened.
Either way. I don't know, to have the more subdued melodies of Newman and then have him go more epic. I don't know if he even did do the composing on this one. I'll have to go look that up. Among the myriad of other things that I always forget to actually look up. Ah, well, back in we go. Okay, is there anyone else in here? Hail Hydra! The good news is, you frozen creepers are slow as hell. And you actually kinda hurt, so... There we go. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, recast these. Okay, hidden stash, anything interesting? Nope. Now, if you will please go down, thank you very much. Okay. This looks a little more self-contained. Go! Oh, I see. It seemed like it was okay, someone's casting magic on me. That has to be it. This seems like a little too much damage. It seems like whenever that debuff happens, I take a little bit of damage. I think I saw some sort of animation on the flyers. So I have a feeling it's obviously related to them in some respects. The question is how much.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. Anything else I can try and fit in? I guess not. Yeah, well, let's just throw that in then. Okay, pick all
I am
this stuff.
overburdened.
Really? Ah. Really should stop saying that. Okay, where are they hanging out? There we go. Yeah, it's definitely related to whatever spell they're casting on me. Oh, hell. Rude. Now, please die. Actually, I really should be casting Firewall real quick. Let's do a quick
I can't carry
damage
anymore.
comparison. So let's see, Firewall versus Hydra. Let's see, Hydra is more drawn out, so I guess technically it would equal more damage over time, but is that necessarily the case? Hard to know. More town portals, hooray. Well, firewalls would be useful if I actually could get them locked into place in one. Like so. No reason I can't have both. Okay. Kill those Stygian harlots.
I am overburdened.
Go mercenary. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing with that firewall. Locking him in place and then murdering their face. But like so! And that one went down in a hurry. And you die. Impeccable timing as always. Yeah, stand in the firewall, stand in the firewall, it'll all be over soon.
Not enough mana.
Okay, now that you're cursing me to all hell. Well, at least I can use you as a tank. If you'd stop knocking him out of it! I'm trying to be good. You just have to go knocking them all over the place, jerk. Okay. Yes, just stay there. Make it easier on all of us, and where's... Okay, come on. Enemies are right here. How hard is it to go to town on them? Okay, I didn't think their range was that long. Apparently it is, though. Oh! Don't want to actually play with you. Even if it means I vomit lightning. Okay. Meantime, more stuff. I'm not liking this area. It looks cool, though. I'll give it that. I just don't like having to differentiate myself from what I've already had to do and be successful with. Okay, did my mercenary go invisible? Okay, what is going on with the AI in this game? I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work. Was there any sign of this game being rushed in development? I'd be curious to know if that was the case. It doesn't seem like this is as bad as other titles have been in the past few years, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it past... I don't know. This was before the merger with Activision, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess I don't know exactly how it would have been. Yeah, burn and die. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to play? Okay, you freaks. Tear them to shreds, thank you very much. I'm a little worried about missing out on some of their death animations simply because I keep freezing them, but at the same time, I've been playing through with the druid, so it's not the worst thing in the world if I miss out on a few. Oh. Come on, you. Go down. Oh, there was a well right here. Looks like I needn't have bothered. Fortunately, you actually know what you're doing as a mercenary. Go barbarians.